No blacks, no Jews, no gays. High up in the Ozark Hills, in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, building houses and a new type of community. It's called Return to the Land, and it is a town open to white people only.
Y'all only did that because y'all thought that shit was gonna really piss us off. We was really gonna be like, oh, they don't want to be around us. They trying to make a sundown town. Oh, they're trying to make another all-white town. And here it is. It failed. I guess didn't nobody want to come live with y'all, huh? Whew. It sucks to be y'all, don't it? I'm loving it. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm loving it. And I'm going to keep on putting this shit in y'all face, and I'm going to keep on pissing y'all off because it's fun. It's fucking fun. It is. But see, we got a reason to do it. Y'all didn't. Y'all just was doing this shit just because y'all are some evil, nasty motherfuckers.
They are begging the government to help them. They want money for housing. They want money for food. I thought you were so above everyone and you can only be white to live here. Really? Use your whiteness and all that money that you claim you have and build your own town the way you said. No one cared. No one cared that you had that land, that you only wanted white people. You had to put in an application and they can deny your application because you weren't white enough and you weren't superior enough. Oh, really? So why do you need that same government to assist you, boo? That doesn't even make good common sense. And then they claim that they're so great at building and architecture and engineering, but they're not even qualified. If you look up the qualifications in their town, they don't match. So the only qualifications it looks like they have, I'm white.
Now, I've never been as worried as I am now about whether or not my kids and grandkids will be able to carry on.
He said, I love you. Mr. Trump, I need to see the fruit of your love.
5 of my customers have committed. That's how serious that this is.
And what it costs for us to farm is astronomical now.
I farm with paid-for equipment. All my tractors are 50 years old, and I can't hardly make this deal work. I think the tariffs are the ice cream on the cake of a perfect storm.
After a horrible year last year where most farmers in Arkansas Delta lost money, this year's going to be worse.
We made a decision to go out this year in the spring. So my son will not be the seventh generation on our farm.
We're going to lose 25 or 30% of the farmers in this country if they don't do something. It has to be done.
The white-only town that vowed to keep the world out, but really, what happens when the walls crack, the scheme collapses, and the very people who cheered its existence are left scrambling? Now, what they couldn't foresee was this: the collapse, the chaos, the viral reaction. And so, in the next few minutes, you'll hear how Black America turned laughter, memes, and sharp truth into a narrative the world can't ignore. Stay locked in because they failed and the backlash.
What do you mean that all-white town failed? How could a self-proclaimed superior race fail at anything? It's so many of them that don't want to be around other races. How do you fail at building something for you, by you? If every white racist moved to that town and support that town, y'all should be good. Your own government, your own restaurants, your own little honky-tonks. But you failed. Give black people a chance to do something like that. And don't tear it down and watch what happens.
I've been seeing creators happy and celebrating that the town is no longer thriving. Why? We want them to survive and thrive out there in the Hicks. We want that for them. We don't want them living amongst us. Okay, so since everybody was talking about it, saying that they failed, I had to research for myself because I want them to be okay.
When they said, hey, let's play some music for you guys, and had to play the banjo. When they said, hey, let's have some food, and it looked like they were eating stale bread, I knew it was over. I knew it was over. I'm gonna tell you the truth. A lot of Caucasians in America love the idea of separating themselves, but they don't love the actual result of it. They don't realize that the wealth that was built and generated within white America was not through their own fruition, but on the backs and through the blood of other groups of people, Native Americans, Black Americans, and XYZ, everything in between. The agriculture built on the backs of natives, Latinos, and Black people. Their infrastructure also built by free labor and or cheap labor. Their grants and money received given by the government, the true handout kings. And they don't actually realize every single place that has been all white in history, they don't really realize the fact that it has been destroyed also by them. Before they found other people to oppress and attack, to be honest, all Europeans used to do was just attack each other and be nasty and vile to each other.
So they boasted of exclusivity, of purity, of boundaries drawn in invisible ink that only they claimed to read. They built a white-only enclave of dreams, walls, fences, rules, admissions, secret handshakes, intending to freeze out everyone else. But the universe delights in irony. In the end, they couldn't sustain it. Their fortress was a house of cards. The water pressure of criticism burst their pipes. The weight of scrutiny collapsed their arcs. And the glare of truth shattered their mirrors. Now, when the first sign of failure appeared, maybe they couldn't legally enforce membership, or funding dried up, or even external agencies intervened. Black Americans didn't respond with measured pity or silent justice. No, they laughed, they mocked, they turned the collapse into performance art. Social media exploded. Tweets, memes, reaction videos, savage commentary, and even one popular reply: "You wanted a white utopia, you forgot that exclusion is an echo chamber." And even another one said, "Your walls weren't thick enough to hold your lies." And on TikTok, people remixed footages of that town with soundtracks of crumbling glasses, mocking announcements, and the line that this is what failure looks like. Now, this reaction wasn't just ridicule, it was reclamation. Every joke flipped the script. They made the story about them again. They made the collapse ours. They made the downfall a celebration. And the image of empty streets, abandoned cabins, faded welcome signs, and this became visual metaphors. One viral post spliced footage of closing gates with captions: when your hate house can't even keep itself up. And even Black creators started web series White Town Falls weekly, turning the saga into episodic drama. Every press release, every legal challenge, every absurd claim of it's just a private club got annotated, memed, dissected. In commentary threads, you'd see they tried to build a fortress, we made it a punchline. Another, they thought segregation was timeless, we timed them out. And what's powerful here is not just mockery, it's exposure. The failure reveals the fragility of structures built on exclusion. It tears off the illusion of permanence. And when they say we were just protecting culture, people responded with, which culture really? The culture of fear, the culture of division, that one? And that's collapsing too. And behind every viral reaction is a deeper message that communities built on fear cannot prosper in the light. And so yes, they fell. Their gates locked out everyone, including success. And Black Americans responded not with a petition, but with creativity, with laughter, with cultural commentary sharper than any lawsuit. They turned that collapse into a mirror. Look at what you built. See how quickly it collapsed. See how your narrative crumbled. They turned a white-only fantasy into a universal cautionary tale. And no matter how exclusive your walls, truth leaks, no matter how rigid your rules, the human spirit improvises. And in the echo of failure, Black voices rewrote the narratives, turning collapse into cultural triumph.